Right. Okay, I will remember the things that we discussed up to now. Right. You can see it. So we discuss an angle. So angle consists with two arms, right? So AB and AC, and one vertex. Vertex is A, right? So this is how the angle is created. So now we will see what are the types of angles, right? Okay, fine. Try down the next topic, Putta. Types of angles, right? So what are the types of angles? Types of angles. Types of angles. Write down the topic. Right, Puti. Types. On the mama, types. We have learned these in previous grades. I will remember you the types. Okay. So angle. So I show in this way. Huh? Right. This is one arm and this is one arm. So it is having a small angle, right? That is less than 90 degree. So that is called acute angle. This is acute. Okay. So now I rotate the arm into this direction and get an increase now exactly 90 degree. So that is called right angle. Tell me the name, right angle. Okay. Then it's more than right, like this way. See now, like this way, it is called obtuse angle. What is the name? Obtuse angle. Now it is going that way and become a straight line. A straight line, right? හරි කෙලින්. එහෙනම් මොකද්ද මේකට අපි කියන්නේ straight angles. මොකද්ද නම් පුතේ නම? Straight angles. දැන් මෙහෙම නමන්න වෙයි අත කඩලා යනවා ඈ. So I rotate in this way and see this part, right? That is called the reflex angles. So what are the types again? Remember, this is acute, right? Then right, obtuse, straight, and then reflex. Right. So we have learned these things in previous grades, but I will remember you. Right. So the first type, Putta, acute angle. Right. Acute angle. Right. If I draw a sketch that is very smaller angle, that means less than 90 degree. Right. So it is between 0 to 90 degree. Right. බිඳුවයි 90යි අතරේ වට තමයි කියන්න පුතා acute angle in magnitude if we consider they are less than 90 degree. Okay. Right. Then if I get the next one, right angle, right angle. So they are exactly 90 degree, exactly 90. So in this way, this is right angle, exactly 90 degree. So that is exactly 90 degree. That is called the right angle. Anshaka Anuai, degrees 90. Then it's more than 90 degree. Then we call that is obtuse angle. What is the name? Obtuse angle. So that is like this way. This is the obtuse angle and it is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. It means between 90 and 180. Got it? Okay. Then fourth type is exactly 180. So we call that is straight angle. What is the name for that? straight angle, straight angle, right? I can draw this angle in this way. That is exactly 180, like a straight line. So that is exactly 180. So the last part is number 5. That is reflex angle. What is the name, Puta? Reflex angle. Reflex mean more than 180, right? So if I draw a sketch, this is the way, and it is more than 180 but less than 360, because if we rotate full circle, that is 360. අපි සම්පූර්ණ රවුමක් කරගුණොත් පුතේ 360යි. එතකොට 180ට වැඩි 360ට අඩුයි. So tell me the names again with me. The first one, acute angle, that is less than 90 degree. Then right angle, exactly 90 degree. Then we have the obtuse angle, that is between 90 and 180. Then straight angle, exactly 180. Then we have reflex angle, right? That is between 180 and 360. Okay, Pute. Write down these names, shape, and the value. Right. මේ විදියටම ලියා ගන්න types of angle. Are you okay? See everyone. පුතේ ලස්සනට ඇඳ ගන්න completely neat එකට. Right. Then you will able to find out the types of angle. So how many types are there? 5 types based on the magnitude of it. ඒකේ විශාලත්වය අනුව තමයි වර්ගපාට කැඩෙන්නේ. 0 to 90, it means less than 90, one type. Exactly 90, one type. Then 90 to 180 types, and 180 and then 180 to 360, the other type. Once you complete it, you can raise your hand. දැන් මාත් එක්ක කතා කරන්න ඕනේ ළමයි ටික. දැන් ක්ලාස් එකෙත් පොඩි දෙනයි ඉන්නේ. ඒ නිසා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඕන ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න. ගැටලුවක්.
Done, sir.
Okay, great. Right, Pute. So I will ask one by one some questions. Huh? Don't be afraid. Uh, right. Did everyone get the master guide book?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pute. Right. We will
Sir,
discuss. Yes.
I'm new to this class, so I didn't know I had to get it.
Ah, okay, Pute. Right. You can bring the master guide book, grade 8, part 1. Then we can discuss the questions of it. Right? So if any questions, you can ask in the master guide. So you can take that book and start with this lesson. And if you can do the previous lessons, also you can do it. If any questions, you can ask from me. Okay?
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, Pute. Right. Now I will ask one by one. Right. First example. So I have an angle. So I will write few angles values. So you have to tell it name. Right, under which category it comes. Okay, right. So I have here 130 degree, then I have 90 degree, then I have 25 degree, then I have 180 degree, I have 225 degree, then I have 15 degree. Right, here we have yes, I have the same questions. Right, first question goes to Subati. Right, what is the name for this 130-degree angle out of that five names? Yeah,
Obtuse angle,
very good, obtuse angle. Then Negan, what is 90-degree angle?
right angle,
Right angle, very good. Then Hesali, right, what is 25-degree?
acute angle,
Acute angle, well done. Then Imetya, right, what is 180-degree angle?
straight angle,
Straight angle, very good. Then our Tinuk, right, what is 225 angle?
reflex angle.
Reflex angle, very good. නියමයි හැමෝම හරියටම උත්තරේ දුන්න, well done. එහෙනම් අන්න ওই විදිහට අපිට exam එකේදී අහනවා with the angle is given and which types this angles, right? Okay, now I will give one exercise you to connect the corresponding angles to its name. Right, here value of angle, here name of the angle. You can write it down. Here 150, here 35, here 200, here 90 degree, and here 180 degree, and here 15 degree, and here 320 degree, and here 160 degree. Right, these are the name: acute angle, then obtuse angle, right angle, then straight angle, right, finally reflex angle. Right, you have to match. යා කරන්න තියෙන්නේ පුතේ, හරි එකට යා කරන්න. Right, so for the one types may be having 2 3 angles. Okay, right, පටන් ගන්න. You have to connect, match the relevant name. Once you completed, you can tell me, or raise your hand.
Said answer.
Okay,
Done, sir.
you're done. Okay, we will see the answer. Imitya, what is your school? You are the newcomer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Pute. Right now we will see the answer. Hands up those who completed. Everyone. Right. So we will look into the answer. Right. 150. That is more than 100. Sorry, more than 90 degrees. Right. So that is called obtuse angle. Right. So 35 is less than 90 degree. That is acute angle. Then 200 is more than 180, then that is called the reflex angle. Then 90 degree, exactly 90 means right angle. Then 180 means exactly straight angle. Then 15 degree means that is acute angle. Then 320 means right, that is reflex angle. Then 160 means that is obtuse angle. Hands up those who got all the answers correct. Right. Okay, we're done. Right. So these are the types of angles we discussed. Okay, that is fine. Nearby. Great. හරි පුතේ. එහෙනම් ඔන්න අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා angles type ටික. So I again remember you write what are they? Acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, and reflex angle. Right. Remember to the order of getting increase. Right. This is acute. Comes more right, then obtuse, then straight, then reflex. Right. ඔන්න ඔය ක්‍රමයට මතක තියාගන්න. පැටලෙන්නේ නැහැ. So now you all are okay with types of angles. Fine. Right. Now I move to a new topic. Right under grade 8, we are learning these two types of angles called complementary and supplementary angles. This is new word comes in grade 8 maths. Right. We didn't learn previously, but these types of angles been learned previously. But this is a new concept to you. Right, Puti. Liya ganna topic එක complementary angles. Right, complementary angles, complementary angles, complementary angles. Right, complementary angles. Complementary angles. උතර මතක තියාගන්න. හරි පුතේ. Complementary ඔන්න බලන්න complementary කතාව දුරට අහගෙන ඉන්නේ මේක අලුත්ම කොටසක් in grade 8 maths, right? If we have two angles, right? Imagine this angle and we have another angle, right? This angle. We have this is A, this is B named, right? So if we add these two angles magnitude, right? That is A degrees plus the B degrees. Angles are measured by degrees, anshaka, right? So the sum of these A and B equal to 90 degree. If the sum of these A plus B angle is equal to 90 degree, then we can say that these two angles are complementary angles. Okay, so what is the requirement to become complementary? The sum of any two angles is equal to 90 degrees. So what is the highlight thing? If the sum of the two angles becomes 90 degree, then we can say that these are complementary. You know, can I moment? If the sum of two angles are equal to 90 degree, then we can say that these two angles are complementary angles. Okay, understood everyone? Right, if the sum is 90 degree, then that is complementary. Okay, so I write now, if the sum of two acute angles. එතකොට ඇයි acute කියන්නේ? අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම complementary angle වෙන්න නම් acute වෙන්න ඕනේ. මොකද less than 90 වෙන්න එපා. එකතුව දෙන්නෙක්ගේ එකතුව 90 වෙන්න නම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දෙන්නම 90 වලට වඩා අඩු වෙන්න ඕනේ. 90 වලට වඩා අඩු වුණොත් මොකද නම් acute angle. That is why I use that name. If the sum of two acute angles equal to 90 degrees, then these two angles are supplementary angles. Sorry, two angles are complementary. Sorry, put the wording complementary. Complementary. I forgot the wording. Mix the wording. Complementary and supplementary. Sum is 90 degrees. That is complementary. Sorry for that. So the next part is the supplementary. Complementary, supplementary. Okay, tell everyone. If the sum of any two angles are 90 degree, then these angles are called the complementary angles, right? Okay, now you can write down what is the complementary angle because our topic says complementary angle. You can sketch out these two and add these and equal 90 degree and below write down the concept. Right. They akan
Done, sir.
Okay. Right. So tell everyone what is complementary angles. If the sum of two any angles is equal to 90 degree, then these two angles are called the complementary angles. එහෙනම් හැම විටම complementary වෙන්න නම් එකතුව sum එක දෙන්නගේ 90 වෙන්න ඕනේ 90 වෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක මතක තියාගන්න. Right? Hands up those who finish the writing. Okay, Buddha. Right. Now I prepare a table, right, to understand the complementary, right? එහෙනම් complementary වෙන්න නම් එකතුව 90 degree වෙන්න ඕනේ, right? Should have 90 degree. The sum of the angles shall become 90 degree. Then only we can say that they are the complementary angle. Right. So now I prepare a table. Right. This is the table angle, and here I mark the complement angle. Angle. Then here the topic angle complement to that. Angle complement to that angle. Or in shortly complementary angle to that angle. මොනවද බලාගෙන ඉන්නකෝ I will fill for you few. ඔන්න පුතේ බලන්න. Right. So what is the angle I am taking here? 20 degrees. Complement වෙනවා නම් මෙයාගේ complement එකේ sum එක 90 වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. The sum of these two angles shall equal to 90 degree. So it is 20 degree. Then what is the balance to become the 90 degree? So that is the 70 degree. In simple way, subtract from 90 that 20. 90, 20 subtract, then 70 degrees. So that is the complement angle. So I have 35. Then how to find? From 90 subtract this 35. Right? Then කොහොමද අර මුදලාලිලා කඩේ අපිට ඉතුරු දෙන්නේ සල්ලි කඩේට ගිහින් බඩු ගත්තාම අන්න ඒ විදිහට හිතන්න 35 වල ඉඳලා 90 වලට කවුන්ට් කරන්න. ඒක ලේසි සමහර වෙලාවට subtraction එකට වඩා. 35 plus 5 40, then 40 to 90 50, then 55. Okay? So 55 is the balance up to 90. Then here I have 40 degree. Then what is the balance to 90? That is 50. Okay, likewise, you have to complete it. So now I write few of it. You have to complete this balance, huh? 90 degree, and here 0 degree, and here 28 degree, right? And here uh, x degree, and here a degree. By Winnipa, right? We are going to table like and the gun, and you can complete the complement angle to that. Okay. Angle and complementary angle to that. Complete the table. So the unknowing adu කරලා තමයි එහා පැත්ත ගන්න. You have to subtract from 90 the angle, then the complementary angle given. 90 subtract 40, 50, 90 subtract 35, 55, 90 subtract 80. How much? Likewise, you have to continue. Right, complete and do it nicely.
Done, sir.
Okay. Others, hands up those who completed. Okay, well done, my students.
Sir, I am done.
Okay, Buddhi, right. Now we will see the answers. Okay, right. I have given last two questions to think logically. Yeah, maths is like that. So if you understood the concept, you can answer all the questions. Okay, Buddhi, see that. So from 80 to become complementary, we require 10 more. So that is 10. Next on 90. Okay, Hazel, can you tell me What is the complementary to 90 degree?
10.
0. Very good. අනුවෙන් 90 subtract කරන්න. කීයද උත්තරේ? 0. Then 0 මොකද්ද පුතේ? නෙගන්. Right. 90. 90 වලින් 0 ගියාම කීයද? 90 degree. Right. From 90 subtract 28. How much? ලේසි ක්‍රමය මොකද්ද?
62 degree.
Oh, 62. අපිට subtract කරන්න නැතුවම යන්න පුළුවන් කොහොමද? 28 වලින් අර මුදලාලිලා අපිට balance දෙන්නේ. කඩේට ගිහුවාම කොහොමද? 28 වලින් ඉඳන් රුපියල් දෙකක් දීලා අපිට කියනවා දෙකක් දීලා 30. Then 30 වල ඉඳලා 90 වලට අපිට හිතින් බලන්න පුළුවන් 60. So 62. Right. Likewise, you can calculate without doing the subtraction. X ඔන්න concept එක algebraic terms ආවා කියලා බය වෙන්න එපා, right? If it is 40, how we got the value? 90 subtract 40. If it is 10, how we got the complementary? 90 subtract 10. If it is 20, 90 subtract 20. Similarly, here x is there. So what we do? 90 subtract the angle, that is x, right? Keep a bracket because that is an expression and put the units degree, right? Hands up those who got the answer, at least 90 subtract x, 90 subtract x. Right. If it is a, what is the angle? 90 subtract
Minus A.
90 minus c. 90 minus x, 90 minus c. Okay. If it is like a flower, if angle is flower, tell me what is the supplementary?
90, 90 minus flower.
90 minus flower. That is the concept. 90 minus flower. Right. So 90 minus flower is the complementary angle. Huh? Complementary. Complementary and supplementary. This is complementary. Hands up those who are okay with complementary angles now. Okay, fine. Great. Hari. එහෙනම් අපි අලුත් topic එකට යමු. Supplementary angles. මේක අනිත් එක්කෙනා supplementary, right? So we will now move to the next topic, supplementary angles. Here both the angles are acute angles. If two angles are complementary, that shall be both acute angles. Okay, fine. Now write down the topic, supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. We discussed complementary. Now we are discussing supplementary. It's not visible. Huh? Supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. අරක වගේම තමයි පුතා, right? Similar to the previous one. Previously, the sum of the two angles became 90 degree, but here the sum of two angles become 180 degree, right? Here the method 180 degree, right? So imagine if we have two angles here, A, right, and here another angle called B, right? So if we combine these two, then if it creates 180 degree, exactly straight angle, right? Then we can say that these two angles are supplementary angles. So if I add A and B, A angle plus B angle, and I check the value, if they becomes 180 degree, then we can say that they are supplementary angles. They are supplementary angles. So that's the logic, right? If the sum of two angles are equal to 180 degrees, then these two angles are named as supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. Right. Enam පුතා මොකද්ද වෙන්න ඕනේ? The sum of two angles shall equal to 180 degrees. If that's so, only we can say that these are supplementary angles. Okay, draw this one and write down. Complementary means the addition become 90 degree. Supplementary means they becomes 180 degree. Write down. Write down and draw this everything as per the sketch. And again, right? X and A previously. Imagine if we have 40 degree, how we got the complementary angles? 90 subtract 40. Anuwen hatali adu kara. Right. If we had 30 degree, how we got the complementary angle? 90 subtract 30. That's how you got 60. So similarly, if we have the called x value, how you get the complementary angle? 90 minus x. Right? If you have y angle, how to get the complementary? 90 minus y. If you have flower, 90 minus flower. That is the concept. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That's if you are not clear anything, you can raise your hand or you can directly ask from me. Right? Got it, my friends?
Done, sir.
Okay, we're done. Right. Remember, previously, what is the concept? Complementary 90, supplementary 180. Complementary 90, supplementary 180. හැබැයි ඕක එක්සෑම් එකට ගියාට පස්සේ පැටලෙනවා. Complementary කියන්නේ 180ද 90ද? Supplementary 90ද 180ද? පැටලෙන්නේ නැද්ද? පැටලෙනවා. මොකද අපි ඩීල් කරන්නේ දැන් ඕක එන බේස් එකක් අපි ඔළුවේ නෑනේ වචන දෙක පැටලෙන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා. කම්ප්ලිමන්ට් දන්නවා. දෙන්නෙක් එකතු 90 වුණොත් කම්ප්ලිමන්ටරි හරි සප්ලිමන්ටරි හරි. ඒ 180 වුණොත් ওই දෙකෙන් එකක් තමයි. ওই දෙක මාරු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට කොහොමද මතක තියාගන්නේ? බලන්න ක්‍රමයක් මට සජෙස්ට් කරන්න. මගේ අනිත් පන්තියේ ළමයි කිව්වා ඔකට ක්‍රමයක්. දැන් මාත් ක්‍රමයක් හිතාගෙන ඉන්නවා පැටලෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්න. බලන්න ඔයාලම කියන්න ක්‍රමයක් දැන් 90 නම් කම්ප්ලිමන්ටරි 180 නම් සප්ලිමන්ටරි. දැන් කියන්න පස්සේ ඕක පාඩම් කරගන්නවා කියලා. පාඩම් කරගත්තට නිකන් පැටලිලා යන්න පුළුවන්. නෑ කම්ප්ලිමන්ටරි වෙද්දි සප්ලිමන්ටරි වචනේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්තම් සප්ලිමන්ටරි ඇන්ගල් එකට කම්ප්ලිමන්ටරි ලියන්න පුළුවන්. So how you make a clear view? මට මෙන්න ළමෙක්ම කියපු එකක් right. So I heard that one. I asked that question from my students in my physical class, and they told me that, sir, this is the way. You can remember in that way. So complementary, the first one, complementary. The other one, supplementary. I asked them to build up a logic. Right. Complementary means 90 degree sum. Supplementary means their sum is add up to 180 degree. So they told that, okay, complementary start with C letter, and supplementary start with S letter. So in alphabet, C come first. C come first. So C come first mean the smaller value. First takes the smaller value. S means the it comes later in alphabet, and then it gets the bigger value. Right. මුලින් එන එක්කෙනාට පොඩි value එක. පස්සේ එන එක්කෙනාට ලොකු value එක. Right. So 90 is the complementary. This after that is comes. Then supplementary is the higher value, 180 degree. Okay. So that is how you get the uh, understanding. තේරුණාද හැමෝටම? Right. Okay, පුතා. Got it? So complementary comes first, C comes first, then 90 degrees. In supplementaries comes later in alphabet, then that gives the bigger value, 180 degree. Remember in that way, okay? Fine. Connections ගැටලුවද පුතා? පේනව නේද මගේ screen එක?
Yes, sir.
Okay. මේක මෙහෙම ලියා ගන්න. C and S highlight. C comes first, then first value 90. S come later in alphabet, then the sum becomes 180. Right. So now we will fill up a table. Right. Similarly to the complementary angles, I am building up a table for the supplementary angles. See there. So this is angle, and here the supplementary angle. This is angle, here the supplementary angle. So what is the logic here? They add up to 180 degree. ඒ දෙන්නගේ එකතුව පුතේ 180 වෙනවා. එකයි ඔලුවට දාගන්න ඕනේ. Right. So I have angle right 80 degrees. So how to get the supplementary? They both add up to 180, right? They both add up to 180. So from 180 now I subtract 80. Previously from 90 subtracted. From 180 I subtract 80, then it becomes 100 degrees. Then imagine I have 120 degrees. Then how to get the supplementary from 180 subtract 120? Then it gives you 60 degree. Here I have 90 degree. Then from 180 subtract 90, then it also gives 90 degree. I have 45 degree. Then I have to subtract from 180 the 45. Then that gives you 135. So likewise, we have to build up, okay? Then I have 25 degree, then I have 72 degree, then I have 179 degree, then I have 0 degree, then I have 8 degree,
X degree, sir.
Yes, Puta. Yes, you can ask any questions. And here flower is there. Right? Flower will not come to the exam, but understand the logic behind that. Okay, fine. Okay, complete this table by yourself, then I will check your answers. Huh? Is it okay to you, everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, I am done.
Okay, very good. Okay, right. We will see the answers, Puta. Right. So we will take the answer. Tell everyone. Right. Subhati, tell me what is the answer for this one? 25. What is the supplementary?
155 degrees.
Oh, yes, very good. 155 degrees. Then 72. Right. Negan, can you tell me?
108
108 degrees. Right. Then 179. Anya, can you tell me the answer?
1 degree.
Yes, 1 degrees. Very good. Then 0 degrees. Esali, right. Tell me what is the answer?
180 degrees.
Very good. 180 degrees. Ikatu sammeka 180 වෙන්න right. Then right. Tinok, tell me for A what is the answer? A.
180 degree minus 80.
Very good. 180 minus A. Right, degrees. Then next one, Negan. You was in trouble previously. Now tell me the correct answer. X.
180 degrees minus x
Very
degrees.
good. 180 minus 6 degrees. Right. Then flower. Subhati, tell me flower. What is the flowers come supplementary? 180 minus flower degrees. Okay. That is the concept. So everyone, are you okay with complementary and supplementary?
Yes.
Okay. Then we can move forward with the next part. Right. So we will match, right? Angle here, supplementary angle, supplementary, supplementary angle. Okay, you have to match here 30 and here 15, here 150 and here 45 and here 90 and here 170. So here it gives you 10 and here it gives you 150 and here it gives you 165 and here it gives you 30 and here it gives you 90 and here it gives you uh, 135. Okay, put that. Draw these two and match the corresponding supplementary angles to that. Okay, connect angle with its supplementary angle. So what is the relationship behind that? The sum of these two shall equal to 180 degrees. You have to check. Okay, match karan puti. The gatta match kara. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, Pute. Hands up those who completed. Right, Pute. We will check the answers. 30-degree. Subhati, can you tell me what is the supplementary angle?
150 degrees.
Yes, very good. 150 degrees. That is connect to 150 degrees. Then 15 degrees. Tell everyone what is the balance? 165 degrees.
65.
Then 150 means 30 degrees. Right. Then 45 means
135.
135. Very good. And 90 degree, 90
90
degree.
degree.
Then 170, that is
10
10.
degrees.
Hands up those who got the answer. All correct? Right. Great. And now you are okay with the types of angles. Then we discuss about the angle, how to create an angle with two arms and one vertex. And then we discuss about the complementary angles. And now we discuss about the supplementary angles. Okay. Now we write the topic adjacent angle, right? You can now write the topic adjacent angle. Right, Pute. Right. So we are now discussing adjacent angles. Right. මොකක්ද අද topic එක පොතේ අපේ adjacent angles. So now we are discussing adjacent angles. See there clearly. what are the adjacent angles? So you should have these important things, right? There are three conditions to be satisfied to become adjacent angles. So how many conditions? Three conditions. So I draw two adjacent angles very clearly. See that one. මේක හොඳට අල්ලගන්න පුතේ ගොඩක් අයට මේක බෑ. හරියට තේරුමක් නැහැ. හැබැයි ඔයාලා හරියටම අල්ලගන්න what are the conditions of adjacent angle. So I write here A, B, C and D. So one angle is ABC. I mark in that way. Okay. The other angle CBD I mark in this way. Okay. Right. Now I am going to check whether this angle ABC, I write it's like simple A and I write this is as simple B. I need to check whether A and B are adjacent angle. Adjacent කියන එකේ තේරුම පුතේ නිකන් සිංහල මිනින්න ගත්තොත් they are connected each other. බද්ධ වෙලා තියෙන එකට ඇලිලා ඉන්නේ. හැබැයි but we should have to complete the steps. That is why three conditions to become adjacent angles, right? So here, what are the two angles we are checking whether they are adjacent or not? A and B. We are checking A and B are adjacent or not, right? So the first condition, there should be having a common vertex. Sorry, having a common arm. මොකද්ද තියෙන්න ඕනේ ඉස්සල්ලාම having a common arm, right? So to become two angles to have to become as an adjacent angle, right? There should be a common arm, right? So what is the common arm here? So you can see the angle A and B. What is the arm of this ABC angle? AB arm, BC arm. So what is the arm of this angle? BC arm, BD arm. So now you can see that is the common arm for both A and B. See there, I mark this is the common arm. So what is the common arm here? BC is the common arm. Okay, that condition is okay. Having common arm for both A and B. Common atak tino wagi. Dekatama ahuena atak tino. So the second condition, right? Having common vertex. Having a common vertex. Having a common vertex. පොදු ශීර්ෂයක් තියෙනවා. Angle දෙකේම common vertex එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ පුතේ. Right? See there ABC angle and what is the vertex here common? B.
B.
What is the CBD angle vertex also? B. So A and B angle having a common vertex. So the second requirement is having a common vertex. Yes, we have a common vertex. What is that? B. So these two requirements been satisfied. මේ දෙක හරි. හැබැයි තව එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. So what is that? The third requirement, right? The two angles shall be on either sides. දෙපැත්තේ either sides of the common arm. දැන් බලන්නකෝ this is the common arm. So A and B to be located in both sides of this common arm. Yes, from this is the common arm. This side is located and this side B is located. So it cannot be lies on the same side. It shall lies on either sides. දෙපැත්තෙම ඉන්න ඕනේ. common arm එකෙන් දෙපැත්තේ ඉන්න ඕනේ. අන්න එහෙම මතක තියාගන්න. Right. එකම පැත්තේ common arm එකේ angle දෙකම they are not adjacent. Right. The third one, two angles, right, shall be on either side of the common arm, either side of the common arm, right? So A and B are on either sides of the common arm. So these are the three requirements. Tell my students, right? So what are the three requirements? Tell everyone. Having a common arm. The second one, having a common vertex. Then two angles shall be on either side of the common arm. Right. So you can now write this one. So this is the common arm BC and common vertex B. An angle lies either sides of the common arm. පුතෙලියා ගන්න මේ ටික.
Done, sir.
Right, finish writing. You can raise your hand once you finish. Right. ඒ අතරේ බලන්න හැමෝම කියවන්න. What are the three requirements? හරි පුතේ. Right? Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Now we will check whether these are adjacent or not. Tell everyone how many requirements to be satisfied to become uh, adjacent angles. පුතේ කියන්න බලන්න හැමෝම. How many requirements? Three. Three requirements. So first one, tell everyone having common arm. The second requirement, having common vertex. Right. Then last requirement,
Two angles shall be on either sides of the common arm.
very good. Nima, yeah. Ari. So these are the three conditions. If one conditions fail, then this not adjacent. Right. එකක් fail වුණත් බෑ adjacent වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right. So those three must satisfy. මේ තුන් දෙනාම හරියන්න ඕනේ. Right? Remember that. Okay, now I draw this diagram and you have to say that whether A and B are adjacent or not. If not, write why the reason. Okay, I draw. This is in your exam exercise question I will take. Right, you have to specify whether two are A and B are adjacent or not. P, Q, R, S. Right. This is A and this is B. So they're asking whether A and B are adjacent or not. A and B are they asking, right? You have to give the reasons. Right. The second one, I have A angle and I have B angle. Right. Then they're asking whether these two are adjacent or not. If not, we have to give the reasons, right? Draw these two. I will do this one for you. Haripute, right? First example, draw and see first. Just draw first one and see the answer, okay? Right. Here you can see that P, Q, R, and S. Okay. So this is angle A and this is angle B. So for both angles, I have to check whether having a common arm. Then කියන්න බලන්න A and B ට common arm එකක් තියනවද නැද්ද?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the common arm? This QR is the common for both the angle. So first condition, common arm, yes. So this is how I write. Common arm having, yes. Then second condition, common vertex. Common vertex. May angle the vertex එක බලන්න. Here Q, here R. So are they common for both angle?
No.
No. So common vertex, no. Right. Then third condition, see that either sides of the common arm may common arm එක එකකින් එක පැත්තක A අනිත් පැත්තේ B. හරි. උඩ A යට B. So that is fine. Yes. But you know that if one condition fails, then totally they are not adjacent. තුන් දෙනාම yes වෙන්න ඕනේ. having හරි වෙන්න ඕනේ. පැහැදිලිද? Fail වෙන්නේ කවුද? They are not having a common vertex. So in the exam you can say that no need to write in this manner, but this is a clear view to you. But in exam you can say that here not having a common vertex. So these are not adjacent triangle. So therefore these are not adjacent. හරි පුතේ. එහෙනම් මේක ලියා ගන්න මේ විදිහටම එක තමයි හොඳම අන්ඩර්ස්ටෑන්ඩින් එක මැත්ස් වල. ඊළඟට දෙවෙනි එක second one you have to do and I draw another one you to do. මේ විදිහට yes no කියලා දාලා බලන්න. අදන්න third එක here B is this angle and here this angle is the A. Right. බලන්න try කරන්න පුතා second and third, then I will help you to do. 2 minutes given.
Done.
I have finished, sir.
Hands up those who finished. Okay, tell me, Putta. In question number 2, so I write the conditions. First one, common arm having or not, yes or not? Common arm,
No.
No.
no common arm. Well done. Here, these are the two arms. Right here, these are the two arms, no common arms. So common arm, no. Right. Then second one, common vertex. Common vertex.
Yes.
Yes, we have the common vertex. Yes. Third one, either side of the common arm, we cannot say that because no common arms there. So either side cannot be discussed. Right. So that fails the first condition. Right. That means that is not adjacent angle. Hari. So you have to write it is not an adjacent angle. Right. Hands up those who got the answer. Right, Puta. So the third question, last question, see that. So that is fine. So the last question, having common vertex, common arm. Tell me, having common arm.
Yes.
Yes, having common arm. Yes. Having common arm. Yes. That is yes. Then having common vertex. What happened?
Yes.
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 Very good. Either side of the common arm.
Yes.
Huh? What is the common arm? So I write this is the common arm. This is angle B. See there. This is angle B. And this is angle A. So what is the common arm? See, this is the common arm. The highlighted one. So A and B, here the B angle and here the A angle. So both are located same side, B in this way as well A in this way. So they are not the either side, they are in the same side of the common arm. They are on the same side of the common arm. Same side hit your wind bear. Same side of the common arm. එහෙනම් මෙතන fail වෙනවා පුතා. They are not either sides. Make a common arm එක නම් right. ඒකෙන් දෙපැත්තේ ඉන්න ඕනේ. එක්කෙනෙක් මෙහෙ අනිත් කෙනා මෙහෙ. හැබැයි බලන්න දෙන්නම ඉන්නේ. දෙන්නම ඉන්නේ මේ පැත්තේ. Right. Right. So therefore these are not, this is not adjacent angle. This is not adjacent angle. Right. So this is the question. Okay. පැහැදිලිද අවසානික හැමෝටම? Is this clear to everyone?
Sir,
Right. Oh,
can
yes.
you teach it again?
Okay. Put that. Now, three conditions. The last condition say if we have the common arm, right? So, if we have a common arm, right? Imagine this is the common arm. If the common arm is there, both angle to be located either side. මේ දෙපැත්තට යන්න ඕනේ. එක්කෙනෙක් මේ පැත්තේ, එක්කෙනෙක් අනිත් පැත්තේ. Right? එක්කෙනෙක් මෙතන, එක්කෙනෙක් මෙතන. එහෙම ඉන්න ඕනේ දෙපැත්තේ. Right? Arm making දෙපැත්තේ ඉන්න ඕනේ both side. But here see that common arm is this one. A angle also in this direction. B angle also in this direction. May arm making එකම පැත්තේ තමයි angles දෙකම ඉන්නේ. Same side. So same side cannot accept. Right? That shall be both side of the common arm. පැහැදිලි? If that only, that becomes adjacent angle. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay, Putta. So did everyone buy the master guide book and start up with the lesson number 3, angles. Okay. So next time I complete the total lesson and I will do the your textbook exercise also. But at the moment, you cannot do exercise because we cover up the first part. But next time onwards, here we have one exercise at home. So everyone do this exercise. No need to write the questions, but write the answers. So write down this exercise in your textbooks. 3.1 exercise. Okay, 3.1 exercise we have to do. That is in page number 26. Page 26. Do this exercise, and what the other homework? Take the master guide. As I mentioned, master guide book, English medium maths, part 1. There, do the angle first part, but we didn't complete totally. You can deal with the angle first part. Are you okay with the today lesson, my
Yes,
student?
sir.
Okay, so I will give a brief conclusion. So at first we discuss what is an angle. So I mentioned angle contains two arms and one vertex. Then I teach you how to name an angle, right? Two ways to name the both direction. Then I teach you, right, what are the types of angles, five types: acute, right, then obtuse, straight, and reflex. Then I taught you that complementary angles, and further I taught you the supplementary angle. Then we came to the adjacent angle. Complementary means they add up to 190 degree, and supplementary means they add up to 180 degrees. Right, adjacent angles, we discussed three conditions to be satisfied. Right, what are they? Common arm, having common vertex, and shall lie the angles either sides of the common arm. So that's the concept. So these are the homeworks for this week. 3.1 exercise, write down it, and the master guide angle lesson. Okay, Puta, right. So we will meet by next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Thank you very much for being here for the sessions. Thank you, Puta. We will meet by next
Sir,
Tuesday.
bye, sir. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Bye,
I
sir.
have a nice day.